Welcome back to my channel. They say a penny saved is a penny earned, but what if that penny you saved was worth more than a car, more than a house, even more than your retirement? Today, we're diving into one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in U.S. history, the 1974 Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks ordinary, just another copper coin with Abraham Lincoln's face, something you've probably handled hundreds of times. But hidden in this year's mintage are pennies so rare, so unusual that they've sold for tens of thousands, and in one case, nearly $250,000. Picture this. You're sorting through a handful of old change. You see the date, 1974. You think nothing of it. But what if I told you that same penny could secretly be one of the most controversial coins ever struck by the U.S. Mint? A coin that could change your life in an instant. Here's the story. In 1974, the Mint was experimenting with a new material, aluminum. Copper prices were climbing, and officials were worried pennies were costing more to make than they were worth. So they struck more than 1 million test coins in lightweight aluminum. But here's the twist: Congress rejected the idea, and the Mint ordered all of them destroyed. Officially, none should exist. But a few escaped into the hands of collectors. One of these 1974 aluminum pennies was uncovered decades later and sent to auction. The value? Nearly $250,000. That's right, a single penny, worth more than most people make in an entire year. Now, you're unlikely to find an aluminum penny in circulation, but that doesn't mean 1974 is a year to ignore. In fact, there are plenty of reasons collectors prize this date. The Philadelphia and Denver mints produced millions, but only a fraction survived in pristine condition. High-grade examples, especially those graded MS-67 red, have sold for $1,000 to $3,000. Then there are the proof strikes from the San Francisco Mint. Brilliant, mirror-like coins that were made in limited numbers for collectors. Some of these, when found in perfect condition, have sold for several $1,000s. And let's not forget the errors. Double dies showing bold doubling on "In God We Trust." Off-center strikes where part of Lincoln's face is missing. Die breaks and cuts creating dramatic cracks and raised areas on the coin. Each of these errors can push a 1974 penny into the hundreds or thousands at auction. Now let's talk about value. A regular circulated 1974 penny. Just a cent. An uncirculated mint red example? Worth $20, $50, even $100 depending on condition. But a gem MS-67 red penny? Up to $3,000. And the rarest of all, the elusive aluminum test strikes. Valued at nearly $250,000. Think about that. One penny, tossed aside by millions of people, ignored as worthless. Yet, for a few lucky collectors, it became a life-changing discovery. The coin market is on fire right now. Collectors are competing harder than ever. Baby boomers are buying back the coins of their youth, and wealthy investors are pushing rare coin prices higher every year. Every day, more of these rare 1974 pennies are graded and locked away in private collections forever. That means the window to find one is closing. So what should you do? Check every 1974 penny you come across. Look for flawless condition. Bright red, uncirculated examples are where the money is. Watch closely for errors. And if you think you've found something unusual, get it graded. That simple step could turn your 1-cent coin into a life-changing payday. Final thought: wealth doesn't always come from grinding harder or chasing bigger paychecks. Sometimes it's been sitting quietly in plain sight, in a jar on your dresser, or in a box of old change from your grandparents. So ask yourself, will you be the one who discovers the 1974 penny worth over $250,000? Or will someone else cash in while you're left wondering, what if? Go check your pennies, because the next six-figure discovery might already be in your hands right now.